CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the Extreme.
Falls count anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that Extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart. CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack. A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe. Watch out! Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Wrong move at the wrong time, directed at the wrong target.
Backdrop suplex. Uh-oh, he's searching for something.
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair.
And it's CM Punk, Cactus Jack, two absolute narcissists obsessed with their own self-righteous worldviews who both think the world revolves around them. So tonight, this entire arena belongs to them in a Falls Count Anywhere match. Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey.
And now Punk on the defensive. Can he stop this from being cinched in?
A powerhouse attack, my goodness.
And it countered into a new cover. He calls off the pin attempt, maybe wanting to try something else.
And the knee.
Cactus absorbing some offense already, almost an appetizer for this sadist.
Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off in the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk and Foley would have served as team captains. But as they say so often, cards subject to change.
Well, I, for one, am glad. That match would have been a battle by proxy. This one is a hardcore war happening right in front of our eyes.
Punk formulating a move.
Uh-oh. Oh, and it's reversed. Strong counter from Punk. A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme.
Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of Extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday.
It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time.
Jeez, that's gonna leave a mark.
Quick evasion from him there. Quick exchange, reversing the reversal.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
Boston Crab applied, and it's a beautiful.
Might sneak one.
He clearly wants to dish out more punishment.
Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
And I believe I'm starting to see some pain registering on the face of Cactus Jack.
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, CM Punk is looking to inflict as much punishment as he can to truly slow Cactus Jack down.
Cactus on the receiving end. Just ejected from the ring.
Risking it all here.
Crossbody.
Throwing absolute caution to the wind there, and it paid off big time. Jack just got out of there.
Side headlock applied. Oh, man.
Oh, and a right hand for good measure.
Big knee to the midsection.
Nice takedown. Stack them up. Punk powers out. Still going strong.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
Ooh, he fends that off.
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk? Violent artistry, courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what this bloodthirsty crowd clearly wanted. And now, that is exactly what they are getting. At both of these men's expenses, physically and mentally.
Caught in a bad spot.
Sent crashing down by the body slam.
Steel, glass, pyro, electrical. So many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm. With the counter.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
And averting damage there. Counter upon counter. Great minds thinking alike.
Cactus Jack.
That could be Punk's demise.
For the pin. He's still in this fight.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
A new strategy is needed right about now. If that couldn't end things.
A plethora of ways to get imaginative up there, none of which are sanctioned by the WWE.
And look at from a back suplex. Pin on CM Punk. Somehow breaks the count immediately.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
Wait, what? Is that a bite?
And it looks like Cactus is outlasting Punk at this point. The best in the world needs to perform better at this point.
Into a chop block. Oh, taking this fight to such a dangerous area. There's potential danger everywhere you turn.
Callous rake. You can see the marks forming already.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker.
Textbook.
And Punk now lifting his opponent up and back go to sleep.
It's all Punks for the taking.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
Wow, swinging that big stick. He saw that one coming. Bang!
Oh, and that was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening.
Oh!
Boom! CM Punk looking to cinch in the Anaconda Vice.
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Knees up, had that telegraphed, but can it be capitalized on?
Spiked by that DDT.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Through the table.
Strikes with a kick.
Hard-hitting calf kick finds its mark.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next. I can't wait to find out. And battling out in a very unsafe and precarious area.
There's plenty of ways this could go wrong. Fighting. Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Will that close Punk out? And looking for the pin here. It's not over yet. Start the chance. This is awesome.
How draining was that? Can it be done again? Can that maneuver be summoned at least one more time?
Back and forth, neither Punk nor Cactus Jack relenting. Talk about an absolute battle.
A battle of wills with both of these men showing the ultimate willpower. Just an all-time violent classic we're witnessing right now.
It is beyond electric in here. This energy is on another level. Sliding into the ring now. He's headed to the top now.
Taking flight.
Whoa! Cross body! High red district for CM Punk.
Perched up top.
Went for it all, but gets nothing.
Measured up nicely.
Fist drop.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
The God Sleep GTS from Punk.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs?
Launching.
Diving knee drop. Again? He's making...
Perched up top.
Oh, he paid for that. High risk.
Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, down with the GTS. That could put Cactus Jack down for good.
Well-placed knees to the hamstring.
Mandible claw. Mandible claw.
Beautiful transition.
And now the cover.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point. Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. Jack might have this wrapped up.
And right into the cover.
Might end this.
Oh, shoulder up before three.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end. And it's back into the ring for Jack here.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Scaling the turnbuckle here.
From the heavens.
In control here with a swinging neck breaker. textbook. Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
He's grabbed the steel chair, only a matter of time before he uses it.
Oh, God, right to the cranium.
Making his way to the top here.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Oh, he timed that counter well. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop.
Oh, my God.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Oh, yeah, Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it.
Taking him to the corner now.
And retaliates with a counter. Jack caught by the counter.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
Backbreaker and backbreaker.
And his stamina's going to drain fast taking shots to the torso like this.
Going outside. What's he got planned here?
You know he's looking to dish out some serious pain with that kendo stick. Man, that is going to leave some serious welts. Working on his leg here, quite literally looking to hamstring him in this match. Massive suplex.
The fight has been taken to Jack.
Yeah, CM Punk is looking to inflict as much punishment as he can to truly slow Cactus Jack down.
Oh, point of the chair to the kidneys.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Headed back into the ring.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
He's got something coming.
Read that and answered with a backdrop. He's got him where he wants it.
Oh, and he manages to reverse.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there.
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
Setting them. Punk now just waving away on his opponent and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes. The plunge.
There is no coming back from that.
And cover now for the match. 2. Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to be feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this and, most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
While Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable, win or lose. Punk deserves to celebrate, but he should also watch his back from now on.
best in the world, CM Punk.
Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far as to say excited.
Well, it's not every day you get to tangle with a legend. Punk's dreamed of this chance to stare down Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop-ass is about to be opened up in that ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant, anti-authority, rebellious, irritable men we've ever had the pleasure of watching in the ring. But tonight, we find out who is the toughest SOB of them all.
Yeah, a lot of common ground between these two. Surely a lot of mutual respect and admiration, but Austin and Punk couldn't help but ask themselves, who's the better man, bell to bell?
And now we get the privilege of watching them work out the answer here in the ring in what promises to be a chaotic, no-holds-barred match.
Check out the springboard.
The springboard attack fails to land.
Austin looking to pay homage to the Lone Star State. Pile driver. Two men fighting right now. They could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team.
There's no holds-barred stipulation. What do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
It knew what was coming there. Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Oh, saves us all from having to endure any more of that.
He's setting his table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. What a display of strength here. Oh, what a shock of the ear.
Big time power slam.
When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift in Punk.
The shoulders are down. Denying a 2 count there.
He's not letting anyone get away with a lazy pin.
What a barrage of stomps. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
One step ahead there. Totally helpless at the moment.
Went straight through the...
Slingshot crossbody unique.
The next level accuracy needed to hit that move cannot be understated.
And the body control, just amazing athleticism. Boom! Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting rattlesnake. Up and forced down.
And Austin escapes danger.
Hammered away with the right hands.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
CM Punk has to turn this around. In a no-holds-barred scenario like this, things can quickly spiral for him.
Clearing the announce desk. Maybe we should head for safety, guys.
Something we've discussed before is that Punk represents the best of the modern era, and Austin the best of the Attitude Era. Both men have proven they can hang with the others' contemporaries.
You're right about that, Cole. Who can forget when Austin came out of retirement and defeated Kevin Owens in a main event battle at WrestleMania 38, which was also a no-holds-barred match, I might add.
That was definitely impressive, guys, but look at the list of competitors that Punk has stood toe-to-toe with in the ring. Kane, Triple H, The Rock, and The Undertaker. Some of them he beat, some of them he didn't, but what's undeniable is that Punk is not fazed whatsoever by the legend that accompanies the biggest names of the Attitude Era.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk. To get from the top. Crash and burn.
Took the risk, received absolutely zero reward.
And that may have just been the turning point in this match.
And now is as good a time as any to retreat from our announce desk, as it doesn't seem like it will be long for this world.
Northern Light, ooh, off the steps.
That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
Solid bit of defense on his part there.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need 1 or 2 moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now...
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
What's it going to take to end it? It might be this.
Boom! GTS. Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Bashing away with that hockey stick.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly out. Jaw-shattering stunner.
He just suffered the ultimate humiliation as a competitor. These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
From the top! Able to parry that one. Crashing and burning. What a miss from up high.
Steve Austin's down. Could this be the end? Barely kicks out.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
Austin with great awareness. Damaging the midsection.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom. Oh!
Neither competitor is backing down. Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Spinning kick in the gut. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep. That could be Austin's demise. Oh, and shoulders down. Got the cover.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
CM Punk, the best in the world, has stopped the Texas Rattlesnake.
But Austin did not go quietly. This was a no-holds-barred battle to remember. An iconic throwdown between two unruly troublemakers.
And we loved every second of it. Congratulations to CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the second City set.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas. Weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
Two of the biggest personalities in WWE colliding here tonight in Chicago. This might be the biggest match of the year.
You can tell there's a lot of respect between Punk and Eddie. Punk idolized Eddie as a teenager, and then the two crossed paths before Punk joined WWE. But even with that mutual respect, I expect the rules to be tested from the top. Diving double axe handle.
He's climbing right back up there, stalking from above.
Here we go. Cross body from the top.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. This is going to be a slow, methodical match as much as it'll be a psychological one. Right now, I really can't tell who's got the advantage.
Punk and Eddie are so technically matched. I really think this one's going to come down to opportunities. Not only who can create them, but ultimately who can capitalize the fastest when those opportunities.
What's he doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch.
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
Going for the heel now, and cranking that joint.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again, but who knows how Punk would have performed with less time learning his craft. Now, he's the best in the world, and he's ready to show Latino Heat everything he's got.
Check out the springboard. Oh, catapulting down on the opponent. And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is not taking his eyes off Eddie for a second, and it is paying off.
Oh, my God, a pile driver. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
He could get dropped here.
A steady stream of moves taking out Eddie.
Punk proving he's seen this movie before, and Eddie can't find an opening here.
Eddie able to take a stand there.
This could be a good chance for Guerrero to get some distance and rethink things.
Spinning kick to the gut.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. Both arms trapped into the crucifix, shoulders down.
And he gets his shoulder up before the count.
And it has to be frustrating not getting a deep count at this point, but you can't let that get to you.
Spinning heel kick. And guys, Eddie's going to need to dig deep into his playbook if he wants to come back against Punk now.
Gets out of dodge.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Eddie needs to start reacting quicker.
Up and around, down.
Cover, oh, come on. Blatant
Steal this one.
Gets the shoulder up after one.
Frankly, he should have known that wasn't enough.
Ooh, one step ahead there.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none. But I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
Brutal knee strike.
Hey, leave our table out of this.
No, they're clearing it off, preparing for something dangerous. CM Punk. Guerrero timed that one well.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
What's he thinking here?
Lights out. DDT connects.
Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Up the rope he goes. Look at the height. Frog splash.
Two men giving everything they have. Their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
Incoming.
Uh-oh. What a crossbody.
Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
While the fight has officially reached our announce table, I'm just going to stay to the side and pray for a splinter-free rest from the top.
Oh, look out.
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize. He answers right back. And now gets tossed into the ring.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Deadlift. Look at the power here. Into a German suplex. Guerrero's falling victim to the onrush right now.
And down for the count.
No, stops the count at 2.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point. Forcefully sent into the corner of the ring.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero.
Cole potential for counter now. Can it be capitalized on?
Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? Nasty.
The hardest part of the ring.
And he tosses him back in now. Punk scaling the turnbuckles. From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Eddie has been Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
He's in a bad position now.
Resisting as much as he can, but for how much longer?
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Boot to the knee, just felling their opponent, and now, oh, a pin attempt out of nowhere! I am honestly at a loss for words right now.
Massive miscalculation on that one. Going for the home run.
Gonna slam GTS!
Night-night.
Shoulders are
CM
down.
Punk needs to end this.
He stays alive, he stays alive.
You have to be impressed with how much Eddie can endure, how much he's able to still fight on.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
What a heinous chop that was. Looking like a game of tit for tat now.
Bam! Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it. Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, gonna sleep. Guerrero's on his last breath.
There's 2. Punk did it here in Chicago.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
This has to mean so much more for Punk than just a win. Defeating your idol is something few people ever get to experience.
Let alone in front of your hometown, on your native soil.
You can just tell Punk is being overwhelmed with emotion right now. The COO, the next World Heavyweight Champion, the Cerebral Assassin, the most powerful man in WWE, Triple H, is here.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the King, Triple H!
CM Punk wanted the game, and CM Punk's got the game. Let this be a lesson. Be careful what you wish for. Triple H is a 13-time world champion. He lives in the spotlight, and CM Punk may be Icarus flying too close to the sun with this challenge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on paper, this should be a mismatch. Look at the names that Triple H has competed against in WrestleMania. The Rock and The Undertaker, Batista and Cena and Brock.
Oh, so are you saying that CM Punk has no chance against Triple H tonight? Because Punk's got a nice list of WrestleMania opponents himself.
Absolutely not. Like I said, on paper, it looks like a mismatch, but you can't judge heart and guts. Love him or hate him, CM Punk has heart and guts in spades. It's brought him this far, and you can bet he plans to have it to propel him straight to the main event of WrestleMania tonight.
Well, in this business, plans change, especially when they're up against those plans that are so expertly crafted by a mastermind the likes of the Cerebral Assassin, Triple H.
This is thunderous!
CM Punk may be the voice of the voiceless, but the WWE Universe is making absolutely sure their voices are being heard pretty well right about now.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
The cult of personality, CM Punk, prepared for battle against the game, Triple H.
Not to sound like a broken record, but CM Punk...
CM Punk, Triple H, set for one-on-one action tonight. The championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight? There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber, and literally the only thing standing in the way of that reality is Triple H, the COO of the company.
You know, I hate to question Triple H's strategy, but he can't continue to underestimate Punk here like he has been. Punk's proven himself as someone who can overcome the odds when the pressure is at its highest.
And it doesn't get higher.
He might put him away here. And a kick out before even one there.
He's still fighting to keep in this thing. Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up and backbreaker. And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody. And to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The Authority just don't want CM Punk. That's the long and short of it.
It's a business decision. Not everyone can be the face of the company. Not everyone can be a part of WrestleMania, Corey.
Flying down with force.
And Punk continuing his quest for change, knowing he has to get through the King of Kings first.
Wants to finish this.
Taking flight. Crossbody from the top. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot? What a counter! Once this match was made official, CM Punk had no interest in fighting the COO of the WWE. He didn't want the guy in a suit and tie. He wanted the cerebral assassin.
Waking up the beast inside could have been the ruiner.
Face first. All set up. And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. And the manager is searching under the ring. She could only be looking for something nefarious down there. Triple H getting dismantled here.
With this offensive onslaught, Punk clearly sending a message to Triple H.
Crashing into the chair.
Talk about a hard landing, flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof.
Off the welts already forming from that kendo shot.
Slips out of the way.
The scenes of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best in the world his due.
Yeah, Punk wasn't going to take it anymore. The brass step from the top. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Triple H dodges out in time.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana. Chair shot delivered.
He's able to dodge that one in time. Oh, Mongolian chop.
DDT.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Punk clearly hell-bent on putting the game out of commission. And able to evade the offense. Maybe looking for a powerbomb here. Simple but effective technique to get out of there. Looked clear out of the ring. Has to be all out of sorts right now.
And the confidence in Punk is growing. He can feel Triple H fading.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Submission time. Oh, look now at the torque of this, just twisting at that. And just trying somehow to work his way out of the Dragon Sleeper, and does. Clothesline. Good kick.
Nothing fancy there.
Capitalizes against the game.
Kick to the gut. Connects with a pedigree. Is it enough to overcome Punk?
And into the cover. Kicked out at one. Even the ref can't believe it.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
Triple H remains composed. He'll need to refocus and get back to work to push past the finish line.
Hard punch.
Oh, look out. It's on now. Oh!
No end in sight to this exchange. And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Spinning roundhouse kick.
Oh.
CM Punk headed to the top rope.
From the top rope, CM Punk with the elbow.
Cover late in the match.
That's gotta be it.
Kicks out. He still has life.
Almost inhuman at this point.
And somehow Punk and Triple H. CM Punk, opponent completely softened up here. What he cock it up from this position? Oh my! CM Punk!
The plunge! Will that be it? Will that be enough?
Going for the pin. Is this over?
2. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania. Later tonight, vying for the World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton and Batista.
Punk can celebrate now, but the worst is yet to come. Main eventing isn't the goal. Winning the main event is.
The following is a triple threat match and is for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
The Apex Predator, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Randy Orton.
Introducing the champion from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 245 pounds, he is the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, the Viper, Randy Orton!
Orton has been at the absolute top of his game lately, but even that might not be enough in a triple threat match against Batista and CM Punk.
But a wounded CM Punk who has already competed tonight. Still, that's a lot of variables on the grandest stage of them all for a champion trying to keep a hold of his title.
I'm sure Orton has no intention losing tonight. A menacing look on the face of the Viper, Randy Orton. The winner of the 2014 Royal Rumble, Batista.
And introducing the challenger from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal, Batista!
Batista fought hard to earn this opportunity to get his shot at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
But I'm sure he'd much rather this match have remained one-on-one. The presence of CM Punk is sure to complicate things for the Animal.
In Batista's mind, a worn-down CM Punk might not count as much of a legitimate threat.
You can see the savagery bubbling beneath the surface inside Batista. This man is ready to go.
Orton is a man Batista knows very well, going back to when they ran together in Evolution. CM Punk, meanwhile, is the X Factor.
You've got to be ready for anything here in WWE, and WrestleMania is no exception.
A man who had to battle his way into this main event against Triple H earlier tonight. The Second City Saint, CM Punk.
And introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You have to admire the guts of CM Punk to take on this challenge and keep putting one foot in front of the other, heading towards that ring.
I'm surprised we're not admiring the guts of CM Punk, because they are hanging out of his body after that match against Triple H. This has been a long, hard night for CM Punk already.
And it doesn't get any easier with Batista and Randy Orton standing in his way. Beating Triple H was WrestleMania Miracle number 1. For CM Punk to take home the title tonight, he'll need a second miracle.
And a little help from the WWE Universe to cheer him on in the meantime. Time to play spoiler, CM Punk.
Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is, how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against two greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. He could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? No countouts, no disqualifications, triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world.
CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk connected full force with the chair?
There it is. He can end it here.
And he easily stops the ref's count.
He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Attacking the knee. He quickly slides into the ring. Got them off their feet here.
Spiked down with that powerbomb.
And after what CM Punk had to fight through earlier tonight, he can't possibly be in the best shape for this triple threat. Orton and Batista were fully aware of that fact.
Absolutely. Trust me, they watched Punk's match earlier. They know everything that is hurting on CM Punk
You're talking about the heart of the Second City Saint, though. The chance to become the champion outweighs any lingering pain. Running knee!
Showing Randy the door here.
Perched up top. Good Lord, taking flight.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Well, that's not very sportsmanlike of him, is it?
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner.
Oh, whipped right into the...
From the top. All right, he's got to refocus up now.
A gruesome landing. I don't know how you walk away from that.
And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going to see the animal of old? Will Batista look like a dominating force?
You don't win the Royal Rumble by first up top, through the air, and connects.
And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Punk sidesteps out of that, caught all of that with his face, and now Punk about to take flight. Great wherewithal to dodge there. A bit of a miscalculation. Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, GTS connects. Pivotal moment. We could have a new champ.
He's thinking a steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
And now he gets back into the ring.
And he's ready to throw out all decorum in this one. Just a brazen challenge, trying to provoke an incredibly rash reaction.
Impressive awareness from him.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason. Stomping the hell out of his opponent. Oh, ripped directly into the steps.
Right to the face.
And I've been saying this in the lead up to WrestleMania. The Viper has been lying in wait, and it will be a big mistake to underestimate the champion.
That's a good point, Wade. It's funny, over the past couple of weeks with the stuff going on with Triple H and CM Punk and Batista getting in Stephanie's face, Randy Orton in many ways has almost become an afterthought. Uranagi by Punk! He turns it! He makes the choice to abandon the hold. And enters back into the ring. Pile driver!
The action spilling out toward our announce desk. Things are heading ringside now.
What's it gonna take to win?
Manages to reverse it.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and then to future Hall of Famers, then so be it.
What will tomorrow look like if the voice of the voiceless becomes champion?
Stamford would be in a panic.
Maybe, but Bourbon Street would go crazy.
And Punk now lifting. Randy predicted that. Managing to evade a precarious position there.
The Viper is facing a bit of danger here.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Nails the GTS.
That might have just sealed the deal on us having a new champ.
Orton. The champ firing their best shot to retain their title. How on earth?
And Orton definitely thought that would be a 3 count, but he can't let his frustration get the better of him.
He grabbed the kendo stick, and now business is really picking up.
Batista heading back to the outside now. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about.
And a small package here.
Doing whatever it takes to keep this one alive.
Oh, and a neck breaker.
He needs to defend defend his head a little.
Here's the cover. No idea what he's planning here.
I don't think it's anything good, Cole.
Never wanted this triple threat match. Now making CM Punk suffer for it.
Stiff elbow will break down. Inside parallel applied, shoulders down.
No, he gets the shoulder up.
They may not have too much left, but they at least had enough to kick out there.
Bang! God, that disturbing sound of the kendo snap.
The animal now.
Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punch.
CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep.
Could that be enough to gain the title?
Two. Got the shoulder up.
If Batista just survived the best shot he's going to risk. No way!
Suicide dive.
A roll of the dice and it pays off in full.
Punk the technician applying the Anaconda vice grip.
And the anguish on his face continues. Tapping out isn't going to save him here. He gets back into the ring.
DDT!
The WWE Universe can't believe what these warriors are doing to one another.
Everyone's fired up. What a battle! Luthez press. Raining down right hand.
CM Punk looking.
Counters to gain the advantage.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half.
Oof. Turning things around with a jawbreaker.
Answers back on Orton.
That's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of. Hooked up.
Oh, shit breaker.
We're going to end this once and for all.
Oh, I thought the champ had it.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Oh, God, that looked devastating. I don't even know if he knows where he is right now.
Probably not, considering the amount of damage to the head he suffered.
The reversal by Orton.
He's heading back to the ring.
DDT.
Just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
Hit on CM Punk. Three men competing for the ultimate prize. CM Punk, Randy Orton, Batista. But only Punk had to battle his way into this match by winning a fight against Triple H earlier tonight.
And that's exactly why the #1 question on the minds of this WrestleMania crowd and Punk's opponents is how much does he really have left? Can Punk go the distance against 2 greats after already dealing with Triple H?
Only one way to find out, and that's in this triple threat match. Orton and Batista had to be rooting for Triple H. They could have collusion on the mind right now, so CM Punk is in for the fight of his life. CM Punk finds himself in a very tough spot here between Randy Orton and Batista. How can Punk keep his title dreams alive in this one?
Caution's the name of the game for Punk. He already wrestled 1 match tonight, so he's the soft target. He has to duck and dodge and only go on the offensive when it's as safe as possible.
You know, Batista and Orton were complaining for a couple of weeks that this match was going to be a triple threat, that they were really promised a one-on-one match.
Not only that, Michael Cole, we have been robbed of an Evolution WrestleMania main event.
Oh, brother, what a pity.
Truly, Cole, CM Punk has ruined what could have been 3 titans waging war over the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Clothesline! Boom!
Can he put it away? And it's Randy Orton able to stop the count.
Kicking out there really has to make his opponent question his game plan.
Elimination's triple threat rules. CM Punk in his first WrestleMania main event. A dream come true.
CM Punk has totally defied the odds as far as his accomplishments here in WWE. If he can beat all of Evolution in one night, it'll add extra credence to being called the best in the world. Earth-shaking power slam.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Catches the kick.
Both superstars countering one move after another.
Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
First up top. Diving knee drop.
And here he is, heading back into the ring. Punk never saw that coming.
You cannot look at Randy Orton without saying, wow, that is the face of WWE. Put that face on the cover of the programs and...
Face first. Set up. He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Oh, what an axe handle.
And now the prime target is Batista, the sixth time.
Perched up top. Diving knee drop.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
Throwing caution to the wind.
Shot, cross, body.
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack. No more Mr. Nice Guy. He's ready to put that chair to use.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
And a big question coming into tonight was, are we going...
Opponent lifted up. Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here.
The go sleep GTS from Punk.
The challenger is not holding back.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Looking to explore things ringside now. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. It pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Diamond-plated steel coming at you. Big punch finds its mark.
Randy Orton may be one of the most malicious, one of the most vicious superstars we've ever seen in WWE. There's no absence of malice at all from this man.
All facts that CM Punk knows all too well. Years ago, Orton ended Punk's first World Championship reign in unceremonious fashion. He's beaten Punk on big stages before. Randy should have all the confidence in the world when it comes to making CM Punk his prey.
He's called the Apex Predator for a reason.
Belly. CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
Go to sleep.
We might see a new champion crowned.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi and textbooks it.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
CM Punk knows what's at stake here more than anything. He said he wants change in WWE, and if the catalyst for that change means going through the COO and...
Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep.
The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
There's two. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
That was an unbelievable kick out from Batista.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. Has a lot of steps. You gotta be kidding me.
I don't think the diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
Batista got out of the way.
Solid contact from the Viper. And he's leaving the ring for the moment.
Now with kendo stick in hand, he's become even more dangerous. CM Punk rallying the crowd behind it. Orton, a maneuver that the champion has put so many away with before.
2 counts. Stop the pin, preventing this match from ending. Ooh, just shoulders down. Might be it for Batista. Shoulders up before 2.
Clearly, still very much in this fight.
Heading to ringside now.
Readjusting the furniture. We know how this ends. Batista is feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up.
Oh, boy. Clearing off the announce desk.
Well, nothing good is going to come out of this. We need to head for higher, safer ground right now. This match was always going to be hard fought, but Punk, Batista, and Orton are refusing to give up any ground.
Some of the best ever, throwing down like only they can.
And continuing to focus the attack on the head.
At this point, it's going to be hard for him to shake those cobwebs loose.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Neckbreaker.
Kick lands. He's got the shoulders down. This is it. Breaks the count.
His resiliency on another level. This match on another level. I am truly at a loss for words here.
Randy with a counter.
Each counter leaving these competitors at a stalemate. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
And now he's headed out of the ring. Ah, ye old faithful of violent artistry, the kendo stick.
Getting back into the ring now. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
These superstars have given a superhuman effort tonight, shattering the limits of what we thought was possible.
Absolutely. Breaking new ground and leaving jaws on the floor.
Oh, man.
A little cockiness here from Batista.
Strong takedown there. He might just be stalling for time here. Will he get on with it already? This suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
Using the ropes to devastate.
Perched up top. You gotta be kidding me.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Uh-oh.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Oh, no. Trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
Never wanted this triple threat match. Now making CM Punk suffer for it.
And slides back into the ring. Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort.
Spine buster.
And Batista wants more from his... CM Punk hoists his opponent. GTS connects. Championship on the line. This could be it.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
A little cocky.
No.
Suicide dive! Whatever it takes to win.
A huge risk, but an even bigger reward.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Look out.
Taking this match to the outside.
Oh, a rough landing right into the barricade. Thunderous applause for these competitors.
A wave of sound coming from every corner, and these superstars are more than deserving of it. And now he's back into the ring.
He's got him locked.
Batista can clinch this one here. He breaks the ropes count after one.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How is he still going like this?
Power slam.
Lightning fast power slam by Orton.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time. Mongolian chop. Ooh, brutal forearm.
Oh, stomping down hard.
He gets back into the ring. The animal is fired up as he'll ever be.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. There's the GTS.
It just got as bad as it could for the champ.
But now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
The hold is locked in.
He's done it! CM Punk with a major upset here against Orton and Batista.
And the new WWE World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
The Second City Saint is marching on Bourbon Street.
I'll say, Punk started his night by beating Triple H and has now ended it with a triumphant victory over Randy Orton and Batista. The road to the title does not get much harder than that.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
Week after week, John Cena has stood in that ring and defended his U.S. title against anyone brave enough to answer him.
From cocky young upstarts wanting their shot at the crown to the most grizzled veterans, John Cena has taken them all on and put them all down. You have to admire Cena for continuing this open challenge. He's elevated the US title by putting it on the line every Monday night.
And the way Cena has been able to adapt to whoever answers his call has also been so impressive to watch.
Let's not sugarcoat it, guys. Cena's ego is a big part of this open challenge. This is about pride, and sooner or later, someone's going to come snap him out of it.
It is a bit of a double-edged sword. Defending the title against some of the best has to be taking its toll on him.
You gotta be kidding me! CM Punk answering Cena's open challenge.
The roof has come off of this building. Cena looks like he's seen a ghost.
CM Punk is coming for the United States title.
CM Punk, a man that perhaps knows John Cena better than anyone else in the entire WWE.
You guys talk about Cena's open challenge elevating the United States Championship, but let's not forget that Punk has set the standard for what it means to be the best in the world. He takes every opportunity he can to prove it.
And that is what's so fascinating about this. Punk just doesn't want to beat Cena. He wants to remind everyone that when you mention the great champions, his name comes first.
If anyone can match John Cena's fighting spirit, it might just be CM Punk.
Yeah, and Punk isn't walking into this one blind either. He's faced Cena and beaten him on some of the biggest stages possible already.
And there's some added motivation for Punk here, guys. He is dead set on adding that title to his...
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk. And his opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, John Cena!
Cena defending the title against anyone, anytime, and tonight it's CM Punk's time.
A lot of interesting competitors have answered Cena's open challenge over the past few months. But Punk coming out here might be his biggest showdown yet.
There's no light about it, Cole. This is the biggest challenge yet. And this one certainly feels more personal. Punk has always resented Cena, and for a time he had Cena's number with multiple victories against the franchise.
I think Punk might be a bit jealous of what John's been able to accomplish since winning the title at WrestleMania. Punk's never held the US title, and you know he'd like to win it and become an even better champ than Cena.
The John Cena US Open Challenge has already given so many opportunities to up-and-coming talent in WWE. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, even Bad News Barrett.
All great competitors, no doubt, but none of those talents are on the level of CM Punk.
I'm right here, guys! John Cena falling behind, but it's almost expected when you can't game plan. I'm sure Cena has a solution in mind.
Deadlift. It'll set powerbomb.
Thunderous impact.
He is far from being put away here, that's for certain. And able to skirt around that attack.
Gentlemen, it is always a treat to see CM Punk and John Cena face off in a championship match. The last two times that Punk challenged Cena for a title held by the franchise, they were two of the greatest matches in WWE history.
CM Punk versus John Cena at Money in the Bank 2011, and their rematch at SummerSlam were both classics and defined the careers of both men. We've had plenty more amazing matches between these two men since that night, but when it's Punk gunning for a title around It's just magical.
Cena has to be feeling pretty confident with the champion's advantage on his side here.
Yeah, but you better believe that's only going to add fuel to the fire for Punk. This isn't just about what the U.S. title would mean to him. This is about dismantling Cena and proving once again that he's a better competitor than the franchise.
Guys, I've been doing this for almost 2 decades, and I've never seen a fighting champ.
Incoming!
Oh, what a splash! This is what it's going to take. You have to go all out if you want that title.
John Cena sidesteps it.
Cena is unable to stop this string of offense.
Punk's technical prowess is proving hard to handle for Cena here.
And this is a moment we've seen so rarely. John Cena's U.S. title might finally be slipping out of his grasp.
Toss down. Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Oh, man.
Owen fights back.
John Cena's been holding open challenges for nearly 4 months. Week in and week out, he's told the locker room, if you want some, come get some.
And many have taken some, even if none of those challenges have yet to pry that title from Cena's hands. You've got to think that Cena is not at 100% given the caliber of competition he's requesting each week. I believe CM Punk has the highest
Flying. Oh, no, went big and pays for it.
That is a long trip down for nothing but bruises and possibly broken bones.
This is what could happen when you take such risks like that.
Ducks out of harm's way.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick.
On Punk now lifting. Well-placed elbow fights that off. Good read.
Sweet Reed's coming.
Down with a GTS. Can we have a new champ after that?
2 count. Oh, kicks out, kicks out.
And this is what it means to be a champion. Any other mere mortal, that would have been the
CM Punk from the top rope.
with the elbow drop.
Cashing in on that effort. 2.
Oh, he is sadistic. That's the only way to explain why he just abandoned that pin attempt.
Punk and Cena have to be digging down to their deepest reserves right now.
They look absolutely exhausted, but I don't think either one of them is near giving up yet.
And he heads back into the ring. He counters with a great reversal. Counter by CM Punk. Turns that back on CM Punk.
And that failed to hit the mark. CM Punk looking.
And saw what was coming there.
Punk avoids the attack. Goes for the kick, but it is caught.
Spectacular counter into a dragon screw.
Catches the Hurricane Rana. Pop up.
And got caught by an uppercut. Stomping. Ouch.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way. Mongolian chop.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, you can just tell that Punk's outthinking Cena right now.
Well, John Cena, sunset flip powerbomb. And look at front back suplex. Very nice.
We all knew this was going to be a historic matchup, but this is beyond anyone's expectations.
I don't care who you're...
Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, go to sleep. This may be the challenger's moment.
think this is the start of a whole new...
CM Punk, the best in the world, ready to prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds,
CM Punk has battled legends at WrestleMania. He's stolen the show. He's made history here. This is a familiar spot for CM Punk to be in. But AJ Styles, this is his first WrestleMania. His first time ever being on a stage this big. And Punk is well aware of that. No doubt Punk's counting on that fact.
Yes, but it's not for a lack of talent or preparedness on Styles' part. Punk's not going to underestimate Styles just because he hasn't been to the dance, because he knows that AJ Styles can pick up the choreography quicker than just about anyone.
This is huge.
Well, much like every person in this 100,000-plus crowd in hand, I have goosebumps like I've never felt before. This is going to be an all-time classic. And it may have taken years for AJ Styles to make it to WWE, but he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best in the world?
From Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal one, AJ Styles.
Styles soaking it all in, the magnitude of this moment, of this match.
AJ Styles finally where he's always belonged, on the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a classic for the ages, courtesy of the phenomenal AJ Styles and the best in the world, CM Punk. These two have come so far, but they have always been destined to meet here.
one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles? Both CM Punk and AJ Styles are known to attract followers, whether it's a club or a society. Each man frequently has backup at their beck and call.
Well, I will thank you for not bringing up the new Nexus, Michael Cole, but I will tell you this much. I firmly believe this match will be a one-on-one affair. When it's a up high!
Crushing impact on the splash. Turns it around. Connects. Solid cover.
Face first.
All set up.
It's locked in.
Wait, hold on. Look at this. And he's found a way out of the hold. Forearm smash. Big night for AJ Styles making his WrestleMania debut. Punk has been here quite a few times. We've seen Punk fight fair at WrestleMania, but just as often we'll see him cut corners.
Indeed, in the past we've seen Punk calling reinforcements against Rey Mysterio, using foreign weapons when attempting to end The Undertaker's streak. But tonight is a bit different. Punk has long wanted to prove that the best in the world is even better than phenomenal. And the only way to do that is by winning this match by the books.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Boom.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Phenomenal blitz. Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter. AJ Styles has the leg trap. Rolls through. Here it comes. Calf crusher submission applied.
Absolutely trapped. Nowhere to go. Are you kidding me? Elbow. What a counter.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in...
Head on CM Punk. And a quick kick out.
An adrenaline-fueled, defiant kick out if ever there was one. looking for a power bomb here. But shots to the head quickly put a stop to that.
CM Punk and AJ Styles are both absolute geniuses when it comes to in-ring IQ. Both have great striking and submission skills.
Face first. Set no. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here. Heading to the top rope here. Sky high. Oh, my. Just sent crashing. No. What a cross body.
Turning themselves into a missile.
And hitting the drop zone. Dead center.
Punk now lifted.
Styles taking it by surprise.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Oh, man.
CM Punk walking it.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
He gets into the ring. CM Punk headed to the top rope. Soaring. Knees up. Got the knees up just in time.
Attacking with full force. AJ a step. We know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen,
Go to sleep! Is it enough to put Styles away? Powerbomb position.
simple but effective technique to get. Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. Go to sleep. Isn't enough for Punk.
Now with the cover.
That's gotta be it.
He manages to kick out. What strength. Never. Triangle armbar. Triangles in. Triangles in. Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not sure how much more of this he can take.
Yeah, something's got to give here. But the way this is going right now, it might just be him.
And for some reason, he just broke his own submission hold. And Punk gets the big win over Styles.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
You can't deny that both Punk and Styles gave their all in this match.